Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and breaking news from Finland. It has been some time since I did headlines and probably hoping to I will be hoping to continue that very soon because the too much things to do. So Finland, so the Russia have cut gas supply to Finland. So this article is actually by The Hill, republished by Yahoo News here in this page. So, written by Caroline Vakil. So, the Russia have cut off natural gas supply to Finland amid a NATO dispute, and so Gasum, a Finnish energy company, announced that the Russia has cut its natural gas supply to Finland, and they like to link this to the fact that Finland and Sweden is formally applying to NATO. Despite the truth is that it's actually because they did not pay in rubles. So you can see the slant immediately within this article. So they in a very simple statement, they say that the gas supply to Finland is under the contract has been cut off. So they will then supply natural gas through other sources from the Baltic Connector pipeline, and everything will go on as normal. And last week they already confirmed that the RAO Nordic had cut off its elect. How many times they need to repeat this term? Okay, forget it. And then okay. So importantly, they note that this pipeline only supplies up to 10% of Finland's consumption. So this is not going to be a very huge hit for Finland. 10% should be able to make up, but that might also mean that your electrical supply might increase by more than 10%. Why more than 10%? Because Russia gas is cheaper. So when Finland try to import gas from another source, that source is likely to be more expensive. So if Russia contributes 10%, then the electrical supply is likely to increase by more than 10%. So the lack of electric import from Russia will be compensated by importing more from Sweden. So Sweden should be very happy, and they will also generate more electricity themselves. So according to the president of Power System Operation at Fingrid, and they try to link this cutting off to NATO, and then Biden said something which is as good as he didn't say, and then Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, said. Again, this is, you see, they are trying very hard to link the cutting off of gas to the NATO thing. So, but this one you might want to know. Putin said that there's actually no immediate threat to Russia if Sweden and Finland joins the alliance. So they say this is a reversal from what Kremlin spokesperson said. However, what Putin say is basically what every one of you guys in the comment has been saying. Sweden and Finland is no threat to Russia. Finland and Sweden have been really, especially Finland, had lived very peacefully with Russia, even with Soviet Union, and that is the truth. Russia have no need for Finland as well. Finland, the experience with Finland in the past wars are not exactly pleasant, and Russia don't really need Finland land. Russia is huge enough. So, but what he did not say is that Russia will react depending on the military posture and whatever the NATO do within Sweden and Finland, and based on what they do, for example, troops deployment, installation of missiles, or the kind of installation that they install, then Russia will actually have to react strongly against it. That's what Russia plans to do. It's nothing to do with whether they join NATO or not, because in a way, while they say that Finland and Sweden makes NATO stronger, Russia basically see it as Finland and Sweden makes no difference to Russia should they join NATO, and that should make you scared, because then in a war, then they will probably just wipe wipe out Sweden and Finland with nuclear weapon, and they will not send in their troops in because there's no point. So this cutting off of gas to Finland is entirely to do with the sanctions applied on Russia, and Russia's reaction by asking everyone to pay the gas through rubles. Finland is one of those hard-headed one that decided not to, and they just cut it off. And this thing has been brewing for the past 2 months, so it's not a application to NATO thing. So I think, but as you probably should know, that's how the mainstream media behaves. So be careful when you read. So you need to read more, or you can just follow Defense Politics Asia. DPA will try its best to guide you through all this bullshit, and I'll see you in the next update.